How's it going, fellas? T-Ray the Collector here, back with my September toy haul. Picked up quite a bit of stuff this month unexpectedly. It's one of those months where it seemed like it was going to be slow at the start, and then as the month kept going, I just ended up, kind of getting more and more as pre-orders rolled in and as stuff was released. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump into everything I picked up in the month of September. First things first here, I picked up the Spider-Man Vulture 2-pack from Hasbro Pulse for the PulseCon. I really like the unmasked Spider-Man in this. I thought it was a really cool accessory, and I thought it would pair really well with a Mary Jane, which I have it set up with right now. So I'm pretty excited to add that as part of my Spider-Man display. And yeah, the Vulture's really cool too. I like that they gave us two head sculpts, so that way I could put the bald Vulture on there. And yeah, this is a really fun pack. I really enjoy these VHS style 2-packs that Hasbro puts out every once in a while. I think I have all of them except the one that has Carnage in it. So I'm probably going to get the rest as they come out too. But yeah, I'm super excited to get this through the door. And yeah, moving on. Up next, some more Marvel Legends. I picked up the Silver Surfer here. I don't have a Silver Surfer in the collection, so I needed to grab one. Super happy I didn't miss out on this one this time. I wasn't really collecting Marvel Legends the first time this was released, so had to grab it this time around, and I'm super happy to add him to the collection. You gotta have a Silver Surfer in your Marvel collection. Up next, little Street Shark action. Super happy that they're finally releasing some Street Sharks. The originals were super expensive to get, from eBay and Mercari and stuff like that. So I'm glad we're finally getting some new released Street Sharks. And we got Dr. Paranoid here. And as you can see, his head changes when you press the button on the back. He's going to be open to go with the others right over here. So yeah, super excited to get him through the door. And keeping with the Street Shark theme, got Big Slamoo right there. He opens his mouth when you press the fin right there. He's also going to be opened and going back with his buddies back there, building up a nice Street Shark collection. I have Streaks. He was supposed to come in with these guys, but unfortunately he ended up getting delayed to a couple days from now. And yeah, technically these did come in the first, I want to say on October 3rd, but I decided to go ahead and add them to the September haul since they were here before I filmed the video. And yeah, added Slamoo and Dr. Paranoid to the Street Sharks collection. Up next, little wrestling. Picked up Greatest Hits Series 6, The Miz. A little bit about me. I am a major Miz fan. Have been since I was a kid, since he was teaming with John Morrison. My introductory to wrestling was actually on Tuesday night ECW on Sci-Fi, if you remember that. One of the first matches I ever saw was John Morrison and The Miz match, and I was hooked. So The Miz has always been one of my guys. And to get his attire from WrestleMania 27 when he defeated John Cena in the main event to retain the WWE title was a really cool figure to do. I'm super happy they went with that. I want to get a display where it has the letters from his entrance. If you remember that WrestleMania 27 entrance, he entered with those giant inflatable letters that said awesome, and I would love to get that, something like that, to display with this. And yeah, I was super insufferable at school the day after WrestleMania 27 because all my friends were Cena fans. And so I came in just talking the most crap I could because my boy did it. He pulled it off. They all doubted, and he did it. And yeah, really cool figure to have here. Really happy to add to the Miz collection. Up next, keeping it with the retro Spider-Man from earlier, I picked up the Venom retro card re-release. This is a really cool figure. I do keep these all mint on card, most of them anyway. I think I've opened maybe one or two of them. But this will stay mint on card with the rest of my retro Spider-Man collection. And as will the other pickup in the, if I can get it, And as will the other pickup in my retro Spider-Man collection, this big beefy Kingpin we got through the door this month. I was super excited when this re-released because I definitely was not ready to pay $120 or however much it was going for on eBay. And so yeah, when this re-released, it was instant pre-order. I'd like to have another one to open to go with my open animated Spider-Man series, but just to have one mint on card I am more than okay with. I'll probably keep checking back and see if I can't get another at some point. But yeah, this was one of my most awaited pre-orders this month, and I was super excited when I finally got the ship notification from Big Bad Toy Store on this bad boy. So yeah, added Kingpin to the retro animated Spider-Man collection. Up next, I got some Ollie's pickups. I picked up the Pink Ranger from the Lightning collection. I saw her at Ollie's, and I eventually want to have all the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers anyway, so I decided, I'm going to get this even though the Power Rangers line is moving to McFarlane. I thought, I have the Green Ranger in the Lightning collection, and now I have the Pink, and if I decide I want to go ahead and get the rest, I can do that. But I'm positive that McFarlane's going to make some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I just wanted to keep that option open to get the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in the Lightning collection, just in case, you never know. I'm positive McFarlane's going to do a great job with the Power Rangers line, but I figured I just wanted to give myself the option, and for $9, why not? Up next, I got another Ollie's pickup that I had been eyeing at Ollie's for a while and just hadn't pulled the trigger on until I went in this last time and saw that Panther was gone. And once I saw he was gone, I was like, it's time to get Battle Cat because there's only 3 of these left on the shelf, and it kind of looks like they're making way for new stuff. So I figured I better strike while the iron's hot and pick up Battle Cat for my He-Man collection, which isn't a lot, but I do have He-Man and Skeletor, so I'd like to have their respected cats to go with them. Just got to find that Panther now, and hopefully that isn't too tricky to do. So yeah, decided to pick up Battle Cat this month. Now we're on to the main events of the pickups for this month. Some big beefy boys that I've seen a lot of people getting through the door, and that is Triceraton. I thought this figure was big until you see the next figure. This is a very big figure, and I really do enjoy a nice big figure, and this figure is awesome. I've been waiting on this since I pre-ordered probably a year ago. I know a lot of people aren't massive fans of Super 7, but I think for the $60 price range, this is about what you should expect. It's a really nice looking detailed figure, and it comes with a ton of accessories that, even upwards of $80 to $100 figures don't have a lot of the time. So yeah, I was really excited to get this wave through the door, and Triceraton was one of my most wanted, so super excited to add him into my Ultimate collection. And I said I thought Triceraton was big, and to wait until you see the next figure before you call him big, because this thing is massive. I was not expecting this big of a figure. I feel like even in this video, it doesn't do it justice to how big it is. I mean, this thing is heavy. When I picked up the box that it came in, I was not expecting it to be this heavy or this big. Like, this thing's going to take up half a shelf on its own. So it's definitely one of those massive figures that is going to take up a lot of shelf space, but that's okay because besides Triceraton, I think Gorilla was probably my most wanted out of the Super 7 Ultimates that have been on pre-order for a while. And I've probably had this on pre-order for a year. So when it did come through the door and it was this big and this beefy, I was super excited to see it and, kind of go through in my mind where it's going to go on the shelf, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to buy another shelf because my Ultimate shelf is already pretty full. So it's about time to get another one anyways, and Gorilla will be a great first addition to the new shelf once that is done. So yeah, picked up Gorilla this month. Alright guys, and that does it. That is every action figure I picked up in the month of September. Kind of a lighter month, I guess. It doesn't really feel like it because a lot of the figures were a little bit pricier, like the Super 7 and the Kingpin, they're a little bit pricier, so I tend to kind of strip back what I'm getting and kind of stick with my budget a little bit. And not saying I don't go over, because I definitely do, but when you're getting, more expensive figures, it's kind of hard to get some of the, WWE Elites or stuff that runs 20 to 25 bucks in that price range. You got to pull back on those and really pick and choose what you want in your collection, and that's what I did this month. But yeah, I'm super excited to get some pre-orders I have through the door for next month's haul. I've got some ship notifications already, so I'm expecting those here within the next week or so. So October's action figure haul is going to be pretty good too, though it might be a little smaller than this one, because like I said when I was talking about the Gorilla figure, I am going to be trying to get some more shelves, so that'll probably come out of the action figure budget for this month. So yeah, gonna try to rearrange my figure room, so hopefully that turns out well and I'm able to get that the way I want it. And I'll probably be doing a figure room tour once I get that done. I plan to have that done, kind of by the first of the year. That'll give me 2 months-ish to buy a couple of shelves. I think I've determined that I need about 4 large shelves and then 2 smaller shelves to make this work. And so that's what I think I'm going to do. So the figure hauls for November may be a little smaller, just because the shelves are going to come out of the figure budget. I'm kind of at that point in the collection where, I have all this stuff that I can't display because I don't have shelf room for it. So it's time to kind of start, making that room to enjoy the stuff I have versus buying new stuff to add to the collection that I can't really even enjoy because it's just sitting in a storage box somewhere. But yeah, for the most part, October should be a pretty good haul for figures, though probably not as big as this one because, like I've been saying, I am definitely looking forward to moving some stuff around and opening some stuff up to display and get that display all set up the way I want it. And if you watch the Blu-ray hauls, those will probably be impacted too. There will still be a haul video. I've already kind of got some stuff scattered here and there for that video. That'll probably be a little shorter come October too. But yeah, I'm sorry for rambling for so long, just thinking out loud here and talking about future plans, getting excited. And I'm excited to show you guys as well. I definitely want to do a action figure room tour and, get that out to you guys to show off my collection. And then a complete Blu-ray collection video should be coming around the end of the year as well, once I get everything situated the way I want it. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you've watched this far, let me know down in the comments below what you guys picked up this month, and if we picked up any of the same stuff. Did you get the Kingpin and the Venom, or the Super 7 Ultimates Gorilla, and Triceraton? Let me know down below. And as always, you guys have been phenomenal. I've been T-Rey, and I will see you in the next one.